1 and all present here. A morning is a wonderful invocation, either cloudy or sunny. It stands for aspiration, notion, and giving us another start, which we call life.
So, very good morning to all.
I am Midhansh and I warmly welcome our Honorable MD Sir, dear parents and respected teachers, to our annual function on behalf of our class 8th B.
The topic of our annual function is our physical resources. Physical resources are the foundation of our daily lives, providing us with energy, food, water, etc. But have you ever thought about the journey these resources take to reach us? From extraction and production to transportation and consumption, the journey of physical resources is a complex and fascinating one. We have a wonderful program lined up for you featuring some astonishing performances. So without further ado, let's raise the curtains and unveil the first act of this magnificent saga.
Now it's time for the pledge, so please stand up and put your right hand on your left shoulder for the pledge. O God, I offer you my studies, thoughts, words, and actions of this day. Enlighten my mind, strengthen my memory, and guide me to do what's right. Amen.
An inspiring thought can be the catalyst that drives us to approach the day with zeal and motivation. So, to ignite the flame of inspiration this morning, I would like to invite Ananya to share thought of the day.
Physical resources are the tangible treasures of our planet, each holding potential of growth and prosperity. Let's honor their value by nurturing a culture of conservation, innovation and equitable distribution. I repeat my thought. Physical resources are the tangible treasures of our planet, each holding potential of growth and prosperity. Let's honor their value by nurturing a culture of conservation, innovation and equitable distribution. Thank you.
Devotion is the way to seek blessing from God. It brings inspiration and the spirit to do something. So now it's time for Ganesh Vanna.
Group discussion promotes deeper understanding of subject matters and increases long-term retention. Physical resources are very important resources in our life. So to dive more into this topic, I would like to call some students of my class for a group discussion.
Beneath a single sky on one shared planet Earth. This magnificent tapestry, woven from diverse cultures, breathtaking landscapes, and a great symphony of life reminds us of our collective responsibility to care for our home. Our planet, with its vast oceans, towering mountains, and a rich biodiversity, provides us with the resources we need to thrive.
Resources. Everything available in our environment which can be used to satisfy our needs, provided it is technologically accessible, economically feasible, and culturally acceptable, can be termed as a resource. There are mainly three types of resources: natural, human, and human-made.
How does a substance become a resource? Things become resources only when they have a value. Their use or utility gives them a value. All resources have some value. Time and technology are two important factors that can change substances into resources.
Natural resources. Resources that are drawn from nature or are used without much modification are known as natural resources. These can be classified into renewable resources, those which get renewed and replenished quickly, and non-renewable resources, those which have a limited stock.
Human and human-made resources. People use natural resources to make buildings, bridges, roads, machinery, etc., which are called human-made resources. Humans have the skill to make more resources, so they are also resources and are called human resource.
Human resource development, or HRD, is the process of improving the quality and skill of the people so that they are able to create more resources. This is called human resource development.
Sustainable development. Sustainable development is the practice of meeting present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. It balances economic growth, environmental protection, and social equity to ensure long-term stability and the well-being for the people and the planet.
Resource conservation. Using resources carefully and giving them time to get renewed is called resource conservation. It is important because if we are not careful, then even the renewable resources will get very scarce and the non-renewable ones will definitely get exhausted.
Resource planning. Planning is the widely accepted strategy for judicious use of resources. It has importance in a country like India, which has enormous diversity in the availability of resources. There are regions which are rich in certain types of resources but are deficient in some other resources. There are some regions which can be considered self-sufficient in the terms of availability of resources, and there are some regions which have acute shortage of some vital resources.
Resource planning in India. Resource planning is a complex process which involves identification and inventory of resources across the regions of the country. This involves surveying, mapping, and quantitative and qualitative estimations and measurements of the resources, evolving a planning structure endowed with appropriate technology, institutional setup, and skills for implementing resource development plans.
Infrastructural resources. Infrastructural resources encompass the essential facilities and systems that support the growth and functioning of a community, economy, or country. These include transportation networks like roads, railways, airports, seaports, energy infrastructure like power plants, electric grids, renewable energy sources, water and sanitation systems like supply networks, treatment plants, telecommunications like internet, mobile networks, health facilities like hospitals, clinics, educational institutions like schools, universities, housing, environmental systems like parks, waste management, and safety infrastructure like fire, police services, and emergency response system. These resources are crucial for enabling daily activities, economic development, public health, and overall quality of life.
Interdependence and utilization. Resources are interconnected and interdependent. Human societies rely on a diverse range of resources for their survival and development. Additionally, the utilization of resources often involves complex systems and processes requiring careful consideration of social, economic, and environmental factors. The effective utilization involves balancing competing demands and ensuring equitable interest to meet the needs of present and future generations.
Impacts of human activities. Human activities have a significant impact on the availability and quality of resources. Practices such as deforestation, pollution, and overexploitation can degrade natural resources and can disrupt ecosystem. Recognizing the environmental consequences of human action is essential for implementing sustainable resource management strategies and mitigating the negative impacts on ecosystem and biodiversity. Rooftop rainwater harvesting. Rooftop rainwater harvesting in India is a vital practice for addressing water scarcity challenges, particularly in urban areas. By capturing rainwater from rooftops and directing it to storage tanks or recharge pits, this method helps reduce dependence on groundwater and municipal water supplies. It promotes self-sufficiency in water management, contributes to groundwater recharge, and mitigates urban flooding.
Indian Resource Conservation Scheme. The Indian government has implemented various schemes and initiatives which aims at conserving resources. Some of them are National Afforestation Program, National Mission for Clean Ganga, and National Program for Saving Water, and many more. This reflects the government's commitment for saving national resources and promotes sustainable development through integrated and community-driven approach.
Inventory management of physical resources. Inventory management of physical resources refers to the process of ordering, storing, tracking, managing and controlling an organization's inventory. This includes raw materials, work in progress items and finished products. The main goal is to provide the right amount of resources at the right time to meet production and customer demand while minimizing costs and maximizing efficiency.
In conclusion, the discussion on physical resources underscores the vital role of natural, human and human-made resources in fostering sustainable development. Effective resource planning and conservation are critical for balancing present needs with future sustainabilities. India's initiatives such as rooftop rainwater harvesting and resource conserving schemes highlight practical steps towards sustainable management.
A comprehensive fight against sustainable development and its practices are leading to the sustainable practices and fostering a culture of environmental stewardship. By this, we can ensure a harmonious coexistence with the planet and leave a legacy of sustainability for generations to come. Thank you.
कविता शक्तिशाली भावनाओं का सहज प्रवाह है। ये शांति में याद किए गए भाव से अपना मूल लेती है। So now it's time for Hindi folk.
हमारी कविता का शीर्षक है धरती के वरदान।
पहाड़ों का सीना चीर निकलता है कोयला काला, जिससे जलती है आग, घर रोशन होता है सारा। नदियों का मीठा जल प्यास बुझाता है हर प्राणी, खेतों को सींचता देता जीवन दानी।
हवा का ये झोंका सांसों में भरता है ताजगी, पेड़ों से मिलती है छांव, दूर करती है थकान हरदम। धरती माता की गोद देती है अन्न उपजाऊ, खनिजों का भंडार भविष्य को बनाता है सहव।
पर इनका दोहन भी हमें संभल कर करना होगा, नहीं तो प्रकृति का कोप हम सबको भुगतना होगा। संसाधनों का सदुपयोग करना हमारा कर्तव्य है, आने वाली पीढ़ी के लिए छोड़े धरोहर सदा तत्व, छोड़े धरोहर सदा तत्व। धन्यवाद।
Music doesn't lie. If there is something to be distributed in this world, then it can only happen through music. So now Harshada and Diya are coming to perform an English song.
As light as a fox, as strong as an ox, as fast as a hare, as brave as a bear, as free as a bird, as neat as a bird, as quiet as a mouse, as big as a house. I wanna be
voice projection, articulation of words, fluency with language, and persuasive speech. Now, I would like to call some talented actors of my class to perform our drama on our physical resources.
Act 1. Journey through India's natural wonders.
Welcome travelers. Today we embark on a journey to discover the natural wonders of India, from the towering peaks to serene rivers, lush forests, vast deserts and pristine coastlines. India offers breathtaking landscapes. Meet our guides, Jia and Rohan, who will lead us on this incredible adventure. So get ready to be amazed.
Our journey will take us from the heights of the Himalayas to the sacred waters of the Ganga, through the lush forests of the Western Ghats and finally to the expansive Indian Ocean. Let's dive into the beauty and history of these magnificent landscapes.
Scene 1. Intro at the base camp.
Hello everyone. We are your guides for this tour. Get ready to explore some of India's most stunning natural destinations. Shall we begin?
Yes! Our adventure begins at the base camp where anticipation and excitement fill the air. The travelers are eager to set out on this journey of discovery.
Scene 2. Mountain Spirits, the Himalayas.
Our first stop is the majestic Himalayas, home to the world's highest peaks. The Himalayas are a vast mountain range in Asia, stretching across India, Nepal, China, Bhutan and Pakistan. The Himalayas have diverse ecosystems from subtropical to alpine.
Please tell us about their history.
Sure, the Himalayas were formed around 50 million years ago due to collision between the Indian plates and the Eurasian plates. The Himalayas have been the central to the culture and spiritual lives of the people in the region, serving as a natural barrier and a source of inspiration and reverence.
That's amazing. What can we do here?
One can do trekking, mountaineering, skiing, rafting, etc.
Are there any initiatives being taken by the Indian government to preserve the Himalayan ecosystem?
Yes, National Mission for Sustaining the Himalayan Ecosystem is a scheme. It is a part of India's National Action Plan on Climate Change. NMSHE focuses on sustainable development, conservation of biodiversity and adaptation to climate change that impacts in the Himalayan region.
The Ganga, also known as the Ganges, is one of the most significant rivers in India and holds the immense cultural, religious and historical importance. So now we will visit the Ganga river.
Scene 3. River Goddess, the Ganga.
Today we will visit the Ganges. The Ganga River is one of the most important and revered rivers in the world, particularly in India and Bangladesh. The Ganga originates from the Gangotri Glacier in the Indian Himalayas at Gomukh in the state of Uttarakhand. Its length is approximately 2,525 kilometers. That's an amazing fact. The Ganga is considered the holiest river in Hinduism, personified as goddess Ganga. It is believed to purify sins and is central to many religious rituals. Major cities along with Ganga like Haridwar, Varanasi, Rishikesh and Allahabad are important pilgrimage sites. Boating, river rafting, fishing, photography, etc. are some activities for one to do in the Ganga river.
Wow, that's interesting.
Can you tell us about the history of Ganga river and the initiatives that are being taken to conserve it?
Yes, sure. The Ganga River's history is a tale of geological and ecological evolution that began millions of years ago with the formation of the Himalayas. Originating from the Gangotri Glacier, the Ganga flows through diverse ecosystems from the alpine meadows to the fertile plains of northern India. One scheme to conserve Ganga is Namami Ganga program that was launched in 2014. This comprehensive program aims to rejuvenate River Ganga by integrating efforts across various sectors. Key components include sewage treatment infrastructure, river surface cleaning, rural sanitation, afforestation and industrial effluent monitoring. A budget of 20,000 crores, approx $3 billion, was allocated for its implementation over 5 years.
The Ganga River was an amazing place to visit and learn.
Scene 4, Forest Guardian, Western Ghats.
Today we'll visit the Western Ghats. The Western Ghats is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a mountain range that runs parallel to the western coast of India. The Western Ghats stretch over 1600 kilometers for the state of Gujarat to Tamil Nadu. The Western Ghats also form a continuous mountain range along the western edge of the Deccan Plateau.
Interesting. The Western Ghats are believed to have formed around 150 million years ago during the breakup of the supercontinent Gondwana. Geologically, they are older than the Himalayas and have undergone significant geological processes over millions of years. In the 20th and 21st century, conservation efforts in the Western Ghats gained momentum due to its increasing ecological significance.
It is an excellent history.
What are the activities to do here?
One can do trekking, camping, cycling, waterfall chasing and much more.
Scene 5. Coastal Coast, the Indian Ocean.
Today, we will visit the coast of Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean is the third largest ocean in the world, covering approximately 20% of the Earth's surface. It is bounded by Africa to the west, Asia to the north, Australia to the east, and Southern Ocean to the south. It is connected to the Atlantic Ocean with the southern tip of Africa and the Pacific Ocean with the Indonesian archipelago.
What a thrilling fact!
Please tell us more about it.
Yes, sure. The Indian Ocean has been a vital artery of trade and commerce for thousands of years, connecting the civilizations of Indus Valley, Mesopotamia, Egypt. Ancient civilizations such as the Mesopotamia, Indus Valley, Egypt, and the civilizations of East Africa traded goods such as spices, textiles, precious metals, and gemstones across the ocean.
Wow, it was really an interesting trip. We all enjoyed a lot and got to learn many new things. Thank you both for guiding us throughout the trip.
I really liked this adventure trip. I enjoyed a lot. My favorite part was the Western Ghats. They looked so pretty during the sunset. I also enjoyed a lot at other places. I felt like I was in my dream while exploring all these places. Thank you both for being our guides. I hope we will meet you again on another adventure trip.
You're welcome.
We also enjoyed being your guides. Now it's time for Act 2 after a thrilling adventure through Act 1.
Act 2, the Resource Rangers.
Scene 1. Welcome to our planet, home to vast array of our physical sources that sustain life. Meet land, water, air and forest, the resource rangers.
These resources work together to provide us with everything we need to survive. Water quenches our thirst, land gives us food and shelter, air fills our lungs, and forest provides us with oxygen and a habitat.
Scene 2. But humans have forgotten the importance of taking care of our physical resources. We are overusing and abusing them, threatening the very foundation of our existence.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm drying up. We need to conserve me.
I'm getting destroyed. We need to protect me.
I am being polluted. You need to clean me. I am being cut down. We need to preserve me.
Scene 3. But it's not too late. You can make a difference by using these resources wisely and sustainably.
We are sorry for wasting you. We won't do this again.
Thank you for conserving me. I am flowing again.
Thank you for protecting me. I'm fertile again.
Thank you for cleaning me. I am fresh again. Thank you for preserving me. I am thriving again.
Let's take a pledge together to protect our physical resources for a brighter future.
We pledge to cherish and protect our finite physical resources, mindful of their value and the impact of their consumption. We will strive to reduce waste, reuse whenever possible, and recycle responsibly. Through conscious choices and advocacy, we commit to preserving those resources for the well-being of our planet and all its inhabitants. Thank you. Music is a key to creativity. Music fuels our mind and thus fuels our innovation. So, to relax your mind with some Hindi euphonious songs, I would like to call some students of my class.
मेरी जिंदगी सवारी मुझको गले लगा
जिंदगी हर पल यहाँ जी भरती हो जो है समा रहो हर घड़ी रही है रूप जिंदगी छाँव है कभी कभी है रूप जिंदगी हर चाहे जो तुम्हें पूरे दिल से मिलता है वो मुश्किल से ऐसा तो कोई नहीं है बस वो ही सबसे हंसी है उस हाथ को तुम थाम लो वो मेहरबान वो ना हो हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी छाँव है कभी कभी है रूप जिंदगी हर पल यहाँ जी भरती हो जो है समा
Poetry is born with ideas, nerved and gutted with emotions, and held together by a tough, delicate skin of words. So now, I would like to call Manpreet and Iman for an English poem.
A symphony of resources, Earth's embrace, from mountains crowned to meadows' gentle grace. Emerald rivers and veins of silver gleam, forest whisper secrets as old as in dream.
Diamonds slumber, secrets deep within, cold whispers promise, fuels that make us swim. But hush, a tremor, a tear upon the cheek of thirsty rivers for this growing week.
These gifts we borrow not to claim as prize, a fragile balance beneath our watchful eyes. Let gentle hands their bounty harvest true, for children's laughter bathe in skies of blue.
With hearts that bend and spirits that restore, we'll sow new seeds, with barren lines implore.
This earth, our canvas, let's paint it bright, a legacy of love, a future bright in light.
Dance is surely the most basic element of all forms of expression. So now it's time for classical dance.
Let me
Playing instrumental music is very important because while you play an instrument, you are singing through the instrument. Actually, you are singing inside. So now, some students of my class are coming for an instrumental performance.
country with a vast territory and many religions. It is said that there are over 1,000 festivals celebrated in India throughout the year. Every festival in India is welcomed with big celebrations and unison of cultures, religions, and much more. Today, we will take you on a journey of reliving this very cultural nostalgia that takes us back to our roots. Marking the beginning of the harvest season, Indians celebrate Makar Sankranti. Shivratri commemorates the wedding night of Lord Shiva to his consort Parvati. During this night, Lord Shiva, as Nataraj, or the Lord of Dance, first performed the dance of bliss, Ananda Tandava. This dance portrays the cyclical nature of the universe, reflected by the cyclical nature of daily life as experienced by mankind.
हर हर शिव शंकर नीलकंठ गंगाधर आए शरणम तिहारे ज्ञान ऐसा विशाल बैठे उम्र के नैन छाए माथे चंद्र बिराजे तनना ना 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 तनना ना 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 तनना ना 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 तनना ना 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 तनना ना 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 तनना ना ना ना.
This is symbol of the triumph of good over evil and the ultimate expression to celebrate unity, love, and harmony.
हो आज ब्रिज में है होली रसिया इतने आए हैं कुंवर कन्हैया
हो आज ब्रिज में है होली रसिया इतने आए हैं कुंवर कन्हैया
आज के दोनों रे दोनों मगन आज अपना रे आए किशन और रंग रंग के रंग रंग के रंग रंग के और रंग रंग के रंग रंग के रंग रंग के.
Baisakhi is one of the important festivals of Sikh and Hindu.
center or mosque. The prayer is then followed by the sermon and a supplication asking for God's forgiveness, mercy, peace, and blessing. Diwali or Deepavali is India's largest and the most important festival of the year. The festival gets its name from Avadi or row of Deepa or clay lamps that Indians light outside their homes to symbolize the inner spiritual light that protects from darkness. Indians celebrate the return of King Rama to Ayodhya after he defeats the demon king Ravana.
दिवाली मनाओ जश्न दिवाली मनाओ हो जब से राम जी पधारे वनवास से खुशियां लाई वो भर के अपने आंगने रूठे रिश्तों को फिर से मनाने पधारे अपनों को अपनों से सबके दिलों का सबसे प्यारा आया खुशियों वाला त्योहार बधाई हो दिवाली की बधाई हो दिवाली की बधाई।
At the end, I would like to say that understanding and efficiently managing our physical resources is essential for a sustainable future. Whether it's natural resources like water, mineral, forest, or human-made assets such as technology or infrastructure, each plays a vital role in our daily lives and broader ecosystem. So we should try to